Here's the thing. What I'm realizing is that sometimes you just have to get out of your own way. I forgot to hit record on this other mic, but what I'm realizing is that you have to get out of your own way. I just sat here for 5 minutes telling myself all the reasons not to record, right? It's not that hard. All you have to do is hit record. So if that's you and you're giving yourself all these excuses, stop and just do it. So this is me just doing it. Hey everybody, it's SJB here from SJB Speaks. I'm the proud author of Letters to a Dreamer, and today we're going to be reading the first letter in my book, Letters to a Dreamer, which is available on Amazon. Check it out if you haven't already. And here we go. This one's called, actually first, before I get into that, let me give you a little background on the book, right? I'm kind of rushing here. So I decided that I wanted to write this book after having a conversation with my mother. I read her this letter that I'm about to read you, which is a letter that I wrote to myself. All of these are letters that I wrote to myself. And so I was going through my phone and I had so there are 111 letters in the book, but I had over 200 letters. And so kind of whittled it down, got it down to 111 letters that really resonated, and I published them. So the original plan was these weren't supposed to see the light of day, but here we are. So now we're going to read from letter 1. It's called The Patience the Promise Requires. It says, Dearest Dreamer, I hate to be the bearer of what some might consider bad news, but the elevator to success is broken, so you will have to take the stairs. The stairs that I'm referring to are reminiscent of the stairs that Langston Hughes wrote about in his poem, Life for Me Ain't Been No Crystal Stair. Those stairs will be full of hazards. There will be bumps and detours, and you will experience significant setbacks. There will be moments where you want to give up and forget the reason that you set out to pursue your promise in the first place. You will find yourself in a place where the initial spark that gave birth to a great flame will begin to flicker. The flame withering in the winds of adversity you encounter along your path. You will be tired. You will want to give up and will lose sight of the vision that inspired you to begin your journey. Your faith will wane in some moments, but I will let you in on a little secret, dreamer. It is called a leap of faith because it requires faith. Dr. King compared it to taking the first step without seeing the entire staircase. This journey is a process, and that process is fueled by hard work and effort. Your effort is sustained by your faith. The song A Closer Walk with Thee comes to mind as I write this letter and reflect on my own journey. The journey along the path to your promise will test your faith in ways that you can't even begin to imagine. You will even come to a place where you are convinced that God has forgotten about you, convinced that God has forsaken you. Do not allow your mind to run away with these lies. Don't let fear win. Success is not a place that you can visit in the physical. It is not a destination or a future moment in time. It is subjective. One thing that remains true for me is that success is not realized without process. Here's another thing to keep in mind. This journey will push you past your limits, or at least whatever limitations you believe are holding you back. You will be tested by people, places, and things. The pressure of your promise may feel suffocating at times, like the walls of your expectations are closing in on you, slowly killing the flame that fuels you as you push forward toward your dream. The journey is perilous and filled with setbacks. I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm telling you this to prepare you for moments that will come to pass. There will be setbacks and there will be victories. You will experience highs that make every moment of the struggle worth it, and lows that make you question what the hell made you start on your path in the first place. Through all of these experiences, trust the process. Trust that every outcome is the result of a process. Everything has a journey attached to it, and that journey has a process, and that process has an end result or an outcome. Always remember that the bigger your vision, the more obstacles you will encounter along your journey. The promise and/or dream that you are building requires patience, the kind of patience that some might consider virtuous. The process will require you to continue to believe in a vision that is loading. Don't quit. Remember that the bigger your vision, the longer the loading time will be. Your time will come, and when it does, you'll be happy that you didn't quit. The lessons that you will learn on this journey are crucial. Each moment and lesson were a necessary part of your process of becoming. You've come too far to turn back now, dreamer. You were meant to have a great impact on the collective. The world needs you in it. Walk in your purpose on purpose. In pursuit of your promise, dreamer, be Noah. Your vision, your dream, is your ark. Noah didn't know when the flood was coming. He believed in God and built the ark anyway. He prepared. He trusted in God and the process. He knew that God would keep God's word. When Noah took this leap of faith, he had to believe in himself as well as his ability to complete the task that God had given him. You see, dreamer, God can give the assignment, but if we do not believe in our ability to carry out the assignment, then the process cannot complete itself. The promise, more often than not, is not realized. In the pursuit of your promise, there will be people who laugh at you. Build anyway. Some might count you out and leave you in the cold when you need them most. Keep building. You will encounter setbacks, but trust that things are working in your favor. Everything that is torn down on the road to your promise, let it go with love and gratitude. Everyone who doubted you or didn't support you, they weren't supposed to, and it's okay. You will go on to do great things in spite of the lack of support. Know that your purpose is rooted in people and bigger than politics. Stay focused on your promise and keep going. Never quit. Lastly, dreamer, I will leave you with this final thought. Think about all of the things that you have been through to get to this point. You've overcome so much. In spite of it all, you kept going. Congratulations, dreamer. You have proven that you have the patience that the promise requires. Keep going. All right, so that's letter 1 from Letters to a Dreamer. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was inspiring and it uplifted you and motivated you. And yeah, if you want to check it out, you can find it on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, all the sites. Feel free to reach out via email at sjbspeaks@gmail.com, or you can reach out directly on the channel. But that's it. That's the letter. That's the video. It's done, and I kind of can't believe it. So be on the lookout for more content. And until next time, be well, stay safe, and many blessings. Peace.